How are you all today? I am doing fantastic. I am going to be honest with you all. I think I changed a little bit of my build in Dark Souls 2. Might be asking yourself, how did I change my build? Well, it is all thanks to something called dexterity. Now, I actually have farmed for everything that I have needed. I have taken off the company of champions. I've leveled up a bit. And I have gotten myself to different areas, but I have not taken on bosses. I actually made it over here to the old Iron King. Excuse me. I have not been across all of Lost Bastille yet. Sorry, I just got done with the shower. I made it to the Shaded Woods, or even Saints. I made it past the gutter because honestly I didn't really think it was necessary to capture all of the gutter because the gutter is very disturbing. I know I need to do the DLCs, but I made it to Black Gulch. I want to take on the old Iron King first. That's where we are with the civil statue right here. Got everything we need. I decided to go for 2 katanas instead of just one. And I gotta tell you folks, this whole build is coming along quite nicely. And because I've taken off the company of champions, things are gonna be a little bit easier. I can see some of the signs now, but I really that power stand. So hopefully we can take on the old Demon King. Now I understand that the old Demon King is pretty much it's kind of a hard fight if you really don't know what you're doing. But I mean I kind of like it. I kind of do. We're actually going to go to advanced audio properties here. And we're going to turn that up to let's see. I don't know why that is 17%. How about we just turn that up to say 61. That will screw. We'll just have that more up there. Sorry, it is a one-man show here. It really is. Actually, you know what? How about I just go in? So this is actually the one of the first lords that I need to take on. And this fight is going to be rather annoying. So I basically have to fight on this thing. And I have to fight Bro on this. And that is one of the main bosses. Right now. This is the old Iron King soul. You know what? We don't really need this, so we're just going to use that.
You have acquired the soul of an old. That is more than...
I do kind of want to level up a little bit, but I don't need really health. No. Pretty good so far. I've only had to use 5 life channels, by the way.
Thank you kindly.
So because I got a petrified something, I am going to do something. Right now I'm level 135. Jesus Christ. I gotta tell you guys, can I be 100% honest with you? I have no idea why people say that Dark Souls 2 is so bad. I'm really just gonna be honest right now. Whatever criticisms you've had of Dark Souls 2, they're out the window. Because nowadays, once you see what's really going on with gaming, you can appreciate Dark Souls 2 for what it is. Which it is a masterpiece.
You, give it, move. Yes, you. Give it, yeah. Silky smooth.
Alright, we have an old whip. That's not really what I wanted, but okay. I lit up this area, but still, I really have no idea why people say Dark Souls 2 is shit. I obviously heavily disagree. It is my favorite Dark Souls. Because I love the builds, I love the content. I love everything about this game, I really do. I love everything about this game. I'm actually going to increase my microphone volume a little bit there. There we go. Just so that you can hear me a little bit more, and I'll just increase the gain volume. But yeah, I don't understand why people hate this game so much. But now that the old Iron King is also has another pain in the ass boss fight. And actually, I need to this door. We actually need to collect a lot of items to get the fullest enjoyment out of the game, and one of those is killing these giants. he cannot consume the soul of the giant because we need it early on. Okay, now we're going to walk around here. We do not want to go back over there, but we want to go here. And this is the Ring of Giants and the Petrified Dragon. The Ring of Giants increases poise. Just going to see if there is any hidden walls around here that I don't see. That's it. Like I said, we cannot use a Soul of a Giant. We cannot do that. Key tossed into the gutter, and I believe I do know where to use this key. Now, first off, I want to see if I can poison this guy before I do anything. He is actually This is for the Dark Lurker. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really need to take on the Dark Lurker. But what I do need to do is I actually get a certain item here. I know it is very dark and I apologize for that, but the only thing I can do is light a torch, but I really don't want to light a torch. this is where we need to go for the Dragon Town. It's going to be our first DLC. We already have the second. Let's get Soul Vortex. I can't remember where the flower is. Tree branch. Great, it's there. It's actually in Dring Lake Castle, so we still have quite a way to go. But we are setting ourselves up really good. And we're going to use a homeward bone. And I think it's boss time. And now, let us attempt to take rotten Dragon Talon is actually the item that we need to go to crown of the Second King. And I actually do the DLCs in order. But I do the DLCs right before defeated. The only thing I need to do Titan. get to a specific area, I have to farm in order to... I believe I know where they are. Titanite slabs are hard to provide.
You! Give us smooth! Yes!
Oh, man, that's something. A great aim camera. Or aim Oh, well, actually, the break. People that break don't focus the door on. Well, actually, believe it or not, those creatures have a 5% chance of dropping. I actually do want to farm those guys. I may want to farm those black dogs. We're actually going to do one like to say. Just to rush through. Actually, there's one boss that I can that is a shame. I have a really good build on me, but I'm going to turn off because I unlocked these areas. I feel as though that I didn't really want to capture the free area. I feel as though that when I go not streaming this game, I have to go through the areas. Yeah. We actually don't need the gold covenants right now. We can actually take on the scorpion that's not right here. Scorpion is not she's kind of a weird fight. It's actually right over here.
You? Thanks.
To go to the Raven Saints. There could be something. Like I said, I don't want to farm.
Covenant right here. But I don't really want to...
What is thy purpose?
What is thy purpose? Destroy thee, filthy human.
Because I don't like it. You actually get to drop down right here. You get yourself a Pharaoh. And this, I remember, was a really weird area right here. But actually, if you look real close, this is the way that you have to go to get to a certain area. You get a free bleed stone. And I believe I can... Nope. That did not work. That did not work. That really didn't work. We're about 75K. So now that I've done that, I kind of want to go back to the Doors of Theros. Actually, I'm going to turn on the Company of Champions again. Not before I take on a certain boss. You know, I think I'll be okay. Lord of Theros has... to be a farming area here because of all the toxic. Because there are the rat dogs. These little rats. But there are slots to do it. However, I only have 2. Some of these This is actually a trap right here where the stings great axes at me. Great axe right here. I really need to figure out what enemy will drop the Titanite. Will drop the Titanite chunk. But really, I don't really need to, because this area will take me straight to a place where I can farm easily. But this area will take me to a place that is a boss I don't like. I kind of forgot how I am to get to that boss. Do not remember if I need to use the Pharaoh's Fox to do that. Quite forget. It has been quite a while. It really has been quite a while. I think if I remember correctly, I do go up here, but I really need to figure it out. It's not on the bottom. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. This is there's a reason why I am not doing this fight with the Company of Champions. This boss was the bane of my existence growing up. This is the Royal Rat Authority. You have to kill all of these rats quickly. A personal vendetta with him. Because I killed the rat of the Covenant, I kind of can't go back. Well, I kind of can't really talk to him anymore because he's dead. But really, I didn't need to do that. I could have just ran right up. I'm about to get because Gavlan is here permanently.
Many deal.
So I did get a little bit of a return, but I do need to head for this area right here. It really sucks. This guy right here. And if we just go all the way up, we are in very dangerous. But also in areas where I get to farm Titan chunks. I talk, of course, about my because I gotta tell you, it is definitely. So I only have 2. In order for me to get the most out of it, I need to upgrade these to +9. I want to say now everything is going to be a little bit harder for me. The only reason I am entering the Covenant again is because I need to farm
bearer. Less.
Actually, because I don't could actually even Brightstone Coast Dora bosses in it, but really just one grand boss. So it says it is dropped by the undead peasants. Farming them for chunks is not recommended. Farming them for chunks is not recommended, it says. Well, I don't really know about that. Because I am going to see. I am going to see. Mine enough is something, so I'm only hoping that we got it. Alright, well they gave me peasant attire. What in the fuck happened with you? Flame butterfly. No, it really isn't looking good. It really isn't looking good for that. Maybe I should take up the advice and farm in Black Gulch. Because I don't really think it's these guys that get punished. It's supposed to be the peasants themselves. So I do kind of want to see the items these guys I don't like the written but luckily for me. Now the problem is that whenever I go down there, I think the red do a flip. What are you doing? That is 1,441 Hold on a second, I'm being called. It's actually I still feel as though that I am missing something here when it comes to that bonfire, because I really do not remember how to get over there. And I know for a fact that it's not here. And I just got to that bonfire. I think what I have to do is I have to go down, but I don't really want to risk that. I know one of the pockets has this. I have no idea. I think I'm doing what I can do. But I only have 4 titans. I need a bunch. You know, should we stack? I think we should stack. Right. This is all the item discovery I have at my disposal. I'm not going to be doing some power stances here. have a little bit of an idea here. You know, what if I kind of do this? This is an old trick I've learned. just stuck with the course. Now all of those statues will respawn. Yeah, how did I get over here? Like, exactly. How did I get over here? Wait a second. This is the real. I'm talking about the. Because here's my theory: if I just run in, kill a bunch of the hand monsters. You know what? We're gonna call them black hands. You know what? No, people can say that's a racial thing. It's not. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh. Because here's the thing. This raises item discovery, this does, and so does this. So, what I'm going to do, because this is the one thing that I don't like about Dark Souls 2. It doesn't have an item discovery stat. So I am actually just going to wear the gold feathers. But if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm farming for Titanite chunks because I need to. I do actually enjoy some rap music. So, I know this is that is not what we're talking about, but I do actually enjoy some random hip-hop music. Here, I'm going to lower this a bit so I can talk a little bit here. This may get me a little bit in trouble, but I quite like Kanye West. Now, I'm going to tell you this, I do not support what he said. Even though he apologized, I still think that's okay. I think which, by the way, that song used to be called Gas Chambers, and I'm glad that he changed it. But he worked with a very morbidly obese 27-year-old man rapper called Dave Blunts, and I do not like Dave Blunts. I don't know. I'm not really. The reason why I mention this is because when he recently did his show, he did all the songs. That song was remixed over and over and over again. He had Andre Troutman. And I don't know, I really like listening to the talk box. I actually have a very old synthesizer piano that I keep in my closet. I bring it out during Christmas time and I play a little bit. I even have a I want to, though. I've always wanted to. I find the talk box things about the talk box is just this thing to where you stick a tube in your mouth and you hook it up to the microphone and you hook it up to the piano or the synthesizer. You don't generally have to get it singing. You're playing some you son of a bitch. These hand monsters are just I'm not having a good time with these guys. I actually do have a favorite song. I actually have a few favorite songs. I like All the Love. I love Runaway. Runaway is a very good song. And Lost in the World. I like that. I also love the song Power and Law of Attraction. So I like a good portion. I have to not always in those moods. I actually like power metal. I like fashion metal. I used to like a band which is a progressive band, Seventh Wonder. It's a Swedish band, but they sing in English, obviously. Lead singer Tommy Karavec. He is actually the lead singer of Camelot. But as of late, which most of my other friends know, and my wife knows, that I have a new favorite band, and that's actually Sleep Token, which a lot of people know Sleep Token. And my favorite song from Sleep Token is I love the song Rain. reasons why I like Sleep Token so much. One of the reasons why I like Sleep Token so much is because just of the fact that, number one, they don't really get political, they don't like their music's for everyone. And number two, I really like the meaning of it. I really like the meaning of it. I'm not really a fan of their singles. I'm not really a fan of Sundowning, but I would strongly recommend, if any of you guys would like to listen to Sleep Token, start from This Place Will Become Your Tomb. Which are The Love You Want. The Love You Want is a very fantastic song. That is a very... If you guys know the song from Imogen Heap, it's pretty much like that. And, there's one called Alkaline, which I really love. I do love singing Alkaline sometimes. Alkaline's a really good song. Now, their biggest album, which is their most successful album, everything on that album is good. Everything on that album is good. And their most recent one, which is Even in Arcadia, most of that album is okay. But I do like Take Me Back to Eden and Even in Arcadia. I haven't really fully listened to everything with This Place, but with Sleep Token, they actually have their own language. And with This Place Will Become Your Tomb, it's all underwater. With Take Me Back to You, and with Even in Arcadia, it has flags. I don't know, I really, really, really would recommend you guys listen to it. Other than that, I actually do like a little bit of everything. I've kind of phased out of country, though. Country is just... You see, country to me is like rap. It's basically singing about the same shit. Really... Yeah, it sings about the same shit. There's a lot more electronic to rap. That's what Oh my goodness. Yeah. That was my fault. That was my fault. Apparently, the second I talk about my music taste, get fucked over. You know, I have phased out country. I don't really... Like, with country, I only like a few songs. But it is just the same thing. Like with rap, it's just the spamming of the N-word, like talking about smoking, fucking bitches. Like I'm not really all about that. actually classic rock. I'm not, like, I like Aerosmith. I like Kiss. Classic. I really do like a combination of everything. It's actually you're gonna think this is weird. There is actually a genre of rock that is so generic, it's called butt rock. But it's really Christian rock. The only Christian rock band I like is Skillet. And Skillet, there is a unique problem with Skillet. They basically have the same thing, like, picture this. They were big in 2006 with like the Shadow the Hedgehog edits and shit like that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you played Skillet music today, you would think it's AI because of how generic it is. And believe me, I do like Skillet, but they sing about the same shit. Like, they sing about overcoming problems and things like that. And like being powered up and like I get that. It's not really edgy, but it's just Skillet just has that problem. They have the same rap, hip hop, country. I'm actually getting some good tight night chunks out of this. I need a lot of it though. Like I need about, like, say 20 or 30. But see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not harping on anyone who likes Skillet. I really, really, really enjoy it. But I personally think that Skillet, in my eyes, is just it's not as good as it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have to. Yeah, I have to understand it a bit more. I don't really have a lot of music. Although I will say this, I do love some AI stuff. Before you say AI SpongeBob edits, but he actually makes real music. Like, he uses only the AI voices of Plankton, SpongeBob, Patrick, all that stuff, but he makes his own stuff. He sings taken down. But that's only it, and I don't say it's hard. I do not say it's hard. I have defended this. It's not hard. Is it somewhat cool to see? Yeah. You guys are going to think this is really stupid, but I used to run 2 classes, which was the Leonin. I officially got out of actually, I had a lot of D&D friends, but I cut them off one day. And this is actually a really toxic story. As I farm for more Titanite chunks. I think I have like 14 right now. They're up. So, I was playing a Living Steel I based one of my characters off of that. It was a modified version of the Curse of Strahd. It was our 6th session. I was over an ex-buddy of mine's house. Campaign lasted from 9:30 in the morning, and it lasted all the way to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I literally got up and nope, this just isn't it. Stopped the whole campaign. They sat me down, and everyone kind of just was blank staring at me as my friend and I were just having this argument. I got up and I just walked out of his house. And I actually learned to have an outside fireplace. Some people do, some people don't. I don't. Have this. It's really, really cool. It's really cool. And I just threw that character sheet in. I threw all of the campaigns and shit in. I threw my papers and I was like, nope, I'm fucking done. This is bullshit. it, and I never looked back. And would I do it again? Fast forward to where I was 26. My friend called me up and said, "We're done. You're out of the campaign." And I said, "Buddy, it took you through a year and a half to call me that." And I'm like, he didn't talk to me for a year. He was like, it was all me. I'm gonna throw my hands up. I was the asshole because I just decided that, hey, this is gay. I don't want to do this anymore, and I just fucking walked out. I apologize. I don't disrespect. Advertising Pokemon Go, and I'm gonna be honest, I tried Pokemon Go during COVID. It was fun, but I stopped because it's just, like I said, the like it. I mean, I get it. You don't need to walk out, driving the fucking cars. We're gonna move the monster anymore. This is a really Pokemon Go is just, I don't know, it's not really, you know what, I'm just gonna say it sucks. They suck. I'm sorry. The fact that a phone has to release a phone that I get it. But I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. I think that's a waste of fucking time. I think that is the most wasteful thing. Nowadays, even in this economy. Do you know what people use that game for? Content games. Why the hell would you like, I'm sorry. And I don't want to play a gacha game. And I've heard them all. Arknights, Nikkei, Azure Lane, Genshin Impact. Even the most popular, which I've never played. I've never installed it. I'd like to call I actually talked to my buddy Vox, and he's 31, and he's my age, and he loves anime, like Vox, the Vox. He's a master. But I talked to him one day. And I they exist. So Arknights is somewhat weird, but one of the weirder ones is Azure Lane, which Azure Lane is a gacha game. Like a bunch of anime women. And they are all based off I don't know. I just really don't like the Gooner swap, because, like, if you're gonna put... Hold on a sec. Like, if you're gonna put that in front of my face, I like at that point, I'd rather... My wife is... Her favorite anime is Spice. I don't know. Well, you know, I used to enjoy anime. I used to enjoy Hellsing. I used to enjoy White. But no. A bunch of people ruined it for me. I actually do not watch one of the most cursed animes I've ever heard of was No Game No Life, which I'm not. Which this is just the worst. And by today's standards, I really think anyone who watches this. No Game No Life features an 18-year-old boy named Sora and an 11-year-old girl. Apparently, they're related. So not only is it incestuous, and if you don't believe me, just look at it. I can't get behind it. I really can't. I just can't. You're not really going right? Not even my son. Not even 7 years. Actually, no. Oh, I am. That is incorrect. He is going to be 7 years old next year. Because his birthday was daughter. But not even it's not related to me. I do not even like it. Don't let him watch it. I'm sorry. It's just nowadays people can get really curious, and I'm not going to expose a 6-year-old kid to anime. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do that. What I actually, believe it or not, I have him watch Bob the Builder. I really have him. The regular shows are my son, Ryan, he is actually exposed to he loves his friend Marco. His friend Marco and I know his parents very well. His dad's name is Steven, and he used to work with me at the office. And, he calls me up. He's like, "Hey, Ryan, Bloodborne with Marco?" So it turns out that, my son took my disc copy of Bloodborne, and he brought it over his friend Marco's house. And, he actually enjoys it. We had a long talk about it, but I admit I occasionally let him play Bloodborne. I really do. He's not even scared. My son is not scared of really. I remember when we saw the Resident Evil ad, because we allowed him to I got an ad for this on YouTube, and he was like, "Dad, this looks really cool." And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I think just because of the fact that I'm gonna be completely honest. I think that this is the most safest TV rating you could ever give to, like, let's say an 8-year-old kid, really. Because there's not any swearing. It's a little bit creepy, but there's not really a lot of blood and gore. He's not trying. We're not definitely not exposing him to atomic heart and anything. And whenever I play games that are really gory and stuff like that, I make sure he's out of the room. He is not going to be exposed. Titanite shards, if anything. I got 17. I do want to farm up for like a few more. I know I can upgrade my swords, but I want to upgrade my armor too, obviously. I could yap on and on about a lot of things as I farm. I think I want to farm up. I don't know why, I just felt like farming. And I'm keeping this in. Something I want to talk about, and it's something that you'll never see, but it's something that I'm ashamed of. I actually shaved my head, and I did this about 3 days ago, and there's a reason why. So I thought to myself, I didn't ever cut my hair. So I got out a trimmer. I've had my head shaved before, but that was past, and I've never shaved my head before, and it's so weird because my hair grows really quickly. But yeah, I look ridiculous now. There's obviously that's what I like. I like buzz cuts. I don't like my hair long. But I didn't want to have to pay for a haircut, and yeah. I gotta say, Titanite chunks am I at right now? I'm at 19. I need one more. Hold on, wait a second here. Wait a minute here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my god. In order for me to level everything up, I need 30 Titanite chunks. Is it because you have damage reduction?
I have no idea why they are not dropping. I have 2 great pieces of... It says that they stack. What I want to do is I want to upgrade my armor, and I want to... We're going all out. We are going all out because I don't really care right now. We are going all out. I should get 150 item discovery. That's another thing I don't like about Dark Souls 2 is that you see, why would you do that? That could have been Alright, well thank you for that. That's kind of Look at that man's health. Should have done this off stream. And actually sell all these large. How many large do I have right now? I have 34 large and only 21 shots. I have 4 slabs, which I'm pretty sure. turn me a lot tankier, that's for sure. Realistically, after I get my chunks, I don't really like I can just get this character is excuse me, oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, this character is getting to the point to where it's better than my strength character and like a lot of shit changes. I have never known. Time that you guys give me some chunks. I'm at 22. I need 8. If you guys would please. Why do you? Why do you? All I just want is a tiny jump. This isn't even a soul farm. I'm not even soul farming. I'm literally just farming for jobs. And I hate it. I hate it, but more. I'm doing all right. How much do I need to level up? Oh my god, I can level up a bit. Probably 3 times. You fucking fall down there. Is he moonwalking? Literally nothing else to talk about. War and I ran You're not dropping the shit that I need. Like the shit that I need you to drop, you're just not dropping it for me. And I've got item discovery out of my gonna make so much money with shards. I mean, I'm gonna keep coming back here. Dropping them for me, and I don't, and look, I really just want, if okay, that's one. Just need 5 more. Can you drop one for me? How about you? I just need 4 more. I need 5 more. I do need 5 more. Okay. Not being kind. If this is not proof by now, see, this is why I do this. Because if y'all want to do the same method I'm doing, this only proves that with all this stuff, it doesn't buff drop light. They are the last guy dropped a large. How much large do I have? I have 40 of them. See, it would make perfect sense. It would make really perfect sense if you could merge the Titanite, like a Titanite shard would become a large Titanite chunk. A slab. That would be cool. But God doesn't give it to you. I would like Thank you. I only need 4 more. 4 more, and I will be out of your hair. I will be out of your hair. But I'm subjecting you all to this. Because this is what I do. I do this. Because I need oh, what about the crystal lizards? There are not a lot of crystal lizards. I better have my Titanite chunks before I reach 200k souls. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, or else I'm gonna be hurt. So. Son of a bitch. Come on. Come on, man. I really just need you to drop me 4 chunks. If one of you could drop me 4, what about you? Can you drop something? Well, the best I'm gonna do right now. Okay, I'm obviously gonna get my chunks before 200,000, because like that'd be ridiculous if they actually made me farm. mathing correctly, or yes, it is. I have to use the Titanite slabs on my armor, and I don't want to use the slabs on my armor. I want to use it on my weapon so I can get everything to doesn't work, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very, very, very upset. I'm just going to be very, very, very upset if this doesn't work.
I knew.
Okay, first off. Shit respawn. Okay, well the good news is that I have 2 chunks and all I need are 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4 more. I need 4 more chunks. That's not a big ask. That's not a big ask. Am I making this process a lot harder than it needs to be? Hold on, wait. Am I being peak retarded right now?
You've been well. No interest.
I really feel as though I'm being retarded. I really, really feel as though I'm being retarded. Because I need 3 more. But I feel as though someone sells them. And I think it's Macduff. I know he sells a bunch of large. You sack of crap. You sack of shit. You sack of crap. 3 fucking more, dude. 3 more. 3 more. not quitting on this. I have the souls to pay for it. I actually thought that someone was going to sell me Titanite chunks. It turns out I was mistaken. One of you bastards is going to drop me Titanite. Okay, now I only need 2. It would be nice if... But again, God doesn't give it. To ask for. Just 2 more. That's all I need is 2 fucking more. And then I take off the Covenant of Champions. And then I'm done farming. Literally everything. Because there is nothing else. There would be nothing. Absolutely nothing else. Could you just please drop it? That was I know that doesn't really mean that I discovery, but like, you know. These bastards. Swear to God. No, you can do that, but I just want a chunk. Oh, so you... Oh, okay. You hate me. Oh no, please don't drop me a Titanite chunk. I don't need enough of those. I have way too many Titanite. Reverse psychology works every time. Oh no, why did you give me a Titanite? have so little. Man, 45 of those shards. That's so low. That if you could just yeah, they I have no one but to play for myself. I have 46 fucking shards. What the hell am I gonna do with that shit? I paid 20,000 souls to get my shit up to max. And I just need the chunks up I have a great day if you just did that, by the way. I have a great day. Fuck yourself. I hope you have a great Christmas. Fuck you. I hope your family has a nice Christmas. I hope your pillow is warm on both sides. I hope your pillow is cold on both sides. I hope someone pissed in your cornflakes. I hope someone spat. Step on a fucking Lego. I hope you shove a 1x1 Lego brick right up your urethra. in life, but just pure agony. Your destiny is plain. Soon you will die alone. $51 of them, by the way. And I have no need for them. More the solar reason why V-Bucks at the price that they are. I hope you suck off, Todd Howard. Trash talk can get you. You see what very minuscule trash talk gets you guys? I mean, do your thing. Okay.
I'll be around.
Let me abandon this topic. Now, see, where the fuck am I gonna get another Titanite slab? Do not tell me it's in... Apparently Chloe sells one, but not really.
Oh, you do have the time.
Yeah, let's go. And the poison mist and what is down here too. The Stone Soldiers in Drain Lake Castle. Infinite respawning at Kingsgate area. The direct... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
So... let me use the souls I got right now. You know what? I kind of want to keep it going because we need a little bit here. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. $146 with almost 50 deaths. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I kind of want to see how much Gavlan's gonna pay me yeah. Kind of want to see how much Gavlan's gonna give me for fucking 52 of them shits. Gavlan, I got a deal for you. How much are you realistically willing to give me? Where the fuck did he go? I do not really want the Gurn breaking. I swear to God, if this lizard gives a nightmare chunk. Listen, Gavlan. Okay, buddy. First off, I don't want this shit anymore. I don't want that. This, or this. And I do not need. You're gonna pay me $13K.
Medit.
You're paying me $13K for that. What is that item? Hold on a second. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I want to kill the Duke's Deer Freya. And I want to kill the, Austin. And I'll call it a day. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah, these bastards here you can actually kill. And they move. Can you actually light this? Yeah, I'm not taking that, because that's just gonna trigger the whole spiders on all the spiders on there. Yep, probably not gonna This is a joke. Okay. I was not aware of that. I mean, in that case, I mean, if you're gonna be that generous, then fuck. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just hold on a minute. Can I be absolutely autistic here? Like, hold on.
I knew it.
Hold on a second.
I'll be
Just can this work?
What? This
So,
is me again.
bonfire aesthetic, you basically can raise the level of bonfire around you, and you can actually reset all the bosses in that area. What if there's no way to stop. First defeat the Lord of this quarter. Did I not do that? Like, did I not do that? Not the just because I can. I'm gonna take this guy out. Come on. Let's knock off 1,640 health. You're dead. this is a little bit much. This is one of the other Great Lords, the Duke Freya. And she is... She's something. I'll tell you what, she is something. I feel as though I should tell people. I don't need to tell people. Arachnophobia is Dark Souls, so it's gonna be spiders. I'm sorry to say. Almost broken. So hold on a second. I don't want that. Let me just repair this. You know. What did this guy drop? Peasant battery. Alright, here's the other boss. Duke's Dear Freya. I have an idea. I want to know if this works. I think I can do this.
Pres-
50 decks. Now 150. Now, there is a reason why. I want to go to the Royal Army things. And I would like to learn about. So now this area is powered up. So now this area is forever powered up. So now I have reset all boss fights. And I have also there is a reason why I did this. Very, very I believe I can take on probably Magnus again. Oh my god. Yep, I was right. And even though I've respawned the Duke's Fear Freya, I'm not gonna take that on. But I have officially maxed out everything I do. My armor is maxed. And my sword is maxed.
I'll be around.
My sword is maxed. I have to kill the Ruined Sentinels, and I have to kill the Lost Sinner. I somewhat remember where Well, I know where the Lost Center is. But I need to figure out where the ruined sentinels are. So now that my shit's maxed out, I don't even take that much damage. I want to say it is down here. I know there's also a lot of hidden doorways to the Lost Center, but I'm not going to. I just want to know where the living sentinels are. I do not remember. Oh, I know where they are. I know exactly where they are. I know where they are. I know where they are. To Tower Park. And I do still have a fragrant branch of I need to activate this guy here. This door here. This is the ruins. I care about. Actually, there is an area around here that I do want to do. And I know I've already done Belfast. There's a great area here. get a little bit of a jump scare.
No one has come this far. Not for a very long while. Your Honor, you wish to share this curse? And yet you ask for it. Now, he, the venom fledgling.
Now, if you do everything right, and if you kill Vendrick and Chandra, you get to kill all of them, which I am going to go for that ending, obviously. That's only in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, which... Now that I've killed all 4 lords, the pathway is clear. And, I'm going to level myself up, and I'm going to call it for the night.
You are blessed with a bearer of the curse.
So, I'm gonna actually... Now, I'm level 156 now. 50 deaths. 36 deaths. 30 like... I have 2. I have everything maxed. Still wielding samurai is still coming along. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you.